If you or someone you know wants to be the next Russell Simmons, Sean Diddy Combs, or Deborah Lee, you don't want to miss our next guest.
My name is Valeisha Butterfield Jones, the founder of WEEN, for the Women in Entertainment Empowerment Network.
Women in Entertainment Empowerment Network, WEEN, and she's creating opportunities in one of the toughest industries on the planet. Valeisha Butterfield Jones, welcome to Arise 360.
Thank you for having me.
Ooh, lady in red.
Hey.
Yeah.
Entertainment and politics are two of the most notorious fields in business, and author Valeisha Butterfield Jones has been navigating those rocky waters for years.
Mrs. Butterfield Jones has served as the National Youth Vote Director for the Obama for America campaign.
Black women have led turnout among all women traditionally over the last decade.
We are joined by Valeisha, my sister. She's no stranger to the show. She's been here before. Welcome.
Good morning. Jason, for busy working girls like Light and myself, how do you go from day to night?
Good question.
Would you suggest pairing pantyhose or tights, if you will, with any of these shoes, or are they a thing of the past?
They're not a thing of the past, but stockings and pantyhose with these shoes is dead wrong. I'm against
Colorism that existed in our community was sometimes as damaging as racism, because it hurts more when it's coming from your own. In my organization, we've created opportunities for reality stars to come in and actually share with the girls who they really are. You know, of girls hearing directly from their favorite stars about what was rented, what arguments eventually, you know, they mended, but you never see the mending happen on camera. And so it's really interesting for girls to be able to kind of connect with the stories that they see not only on television, but then again behind the scenes. So they'll know, okay, this is what I see on TV, and it's a form of entertainment. When I was starting out, most of my mentors were men. And while I appreciated that, it made me realize that I had a responsibility as a young Black woman to provide mentorship and guidance to the girls walking in my shoes and footsteps. And I looked at the young girls I grew up with in North Carolina who were just like me, who wondered, you know, if we were pretty enough, if we were skinny enough, if we were smart enough. And as I matured as a young woman, I felt like it was my responsibility to make sure that every girl knew that they were enough.
Let's talk about WEEN. What's the mission of WEEN?
Our goal is to empower the next generation of entertainment leaders. We want girls to see the other side of the industry. And so back in '07, when the discussion turned to the portrayal of women in entertainment, the portrayal of women in hip hop, I said, you know what? I work in this industry. I worked for Russell at the time, and I felt like it was my responsibility to put this issue on my back and really make a difference. The Girlprint is the blueprint for girls to propel their dreams into action. I am married to a professional basketball player and formerly worked for President Obama. And I'll never forget being in the White House one day in my business suit and my pearls and my bun, and a conservative white male approached me and asked whether I would be on the next season of Basketball Wives. Wow. And yes, that happened. And not only was I taken aback and truly, honestly embarrassed by the question, it also exposed me to the great platform that it is too. Who would ever imagine that, you know, someone in his category would actually be tuned into Basketball Wives? And so, you know, I think it's the gift and the curse. And it's not something that I would say I would never do, but I would have to be very, very clear on what my role would be, and I would have to be a producer of the show. You cannot complain if you're not willing to make a difference. Nothing comes overnight, and being a part of the process is something that is needed at this time, not just a luxury.